Hello everybody, my name is Luchara, and this is me at Games Tycoon 2. Another episode of my Let's Play. In the last episode, the big news was Industry 8 Colonies, my first diamond record for 10 million sales. That was after Candy Crush 7, not Crush, just missed out on getting to that 10 million mark. And look at the gap between these two games and everything else. But, I mean, this game is currently active on the market, Civ City. But the game we put out at the end of the episode, with Chara Hockey 97, sold 355,000 copies last week. That's insane. And actually, our production is not keeping up. There's 128,000 back orders for this. I'm not going to do anything about that yet. I'll give it a week or two. And if it's still an issue, I'll put a second room on that. I might have to make some bigger rooms, like combine some of these smaller rooms into like bigger rooms, then make a couple more over here. I was saving some of the space for a server room for an MMO, which will come eventually, but we can do that. So this development team doing an update for Luchara Hockey 97. Main development team is still in training. Second development team is making Halo Moon, first-person shooter. All the associated rooms are working on that. Research has nothing going on right now. Console room has nothing going on right now. We are waiting for the level 4 screen for the handheld to come out, and then that will change everything. Then we'll have, well, not going to change everything. A little dramatic there, Luch. Then we will have a tech level 4 handheld. That's all that will change. Not everything. Somebody did put in the comments that I should fill out the research room. I'm gonna hire a couple more research people. Let's throw them in training. Most of my research people don't need training anymore because they're at 90 skill or above. But we do have a couple that aren't quite there. So let's grab them. Throw them in training with the new people. Get them maxed out. And everybody else can just chill. Hopefully some research comes through. All right, and production room seems like it's caught up. There's no back orders anymore. So I'm glad I didn't bother doing that. But as you know, as the amount of copies we move on a week-to-week basis goes up, like as time goes on, I may have to combine some of these production rooms. That's a problem for future Luch. Current Luch is, whatever. All right, so that's at 100 hype. Do we want to find a couple of researchers just to kind of really fill that room out? Sure. Just that way we can really fly through research. When we get research that we want, like the tech, the console stuff, we can get through it extremely quick, right? If we have a big, well-trained research team. But yeah, this Luchara Hockey 97 it's selling insanely well. What kind of game do we want to make after the FPS is done? Well, we can do an eco sim. We have a building game on the market. We could do an eco sim, or another strategy game, or a third-person shooter, or a visual novel, or a puzzle game. Yeah, let's just screw it. Let's go back to the Candy Crush. Well, I want to see how the sequel does, right? Like, is it gonna continue in the same trajectory? Why was that word hard to say? As the last one, possibly. Be pretty cool if it did. I don't know why we're only charging 20 grand for those, for this engine, if anybody wants it. That's on me. All right, so mocap team is just about done with now all of a sudden we got some researchers coming through. All right, so 3 of these people, 4 of these people no longer benefit from training because they're at 90. So we'll put them back in the research room. Still nothing to research though. All right, so they're polishing. They still have a little over one thing to do. All right, so yeah, okay, so they're done, but not everybody else is. And the development team isn't done either, so that's all fine. So these folks have been training in sound for quite some time. I wanted to make it so that everybody had at least 30 skill in sound or thereabouts, which we're pretty much there. So let's, I mean, that one person might not quite be there. That's fine. All right. That should be enough researchers, I believe. All right. Does anything need a demo? Could anything use a demo? Civ City could use a demo. And Quest for the Booty. 7? Yeah, 7. Could use a demo. 14 hype, 13 hype. Perfect. That puts them both back to 100. All right. So now that they're good at sound, let's get them good at game design. Just going to go down the list. You know, we're not going to max people out, but there's just a certain line I want everybody to be at. Right? All right. 32 megabyte memory card. Tech level 5. Which is interesting, right? Tech level 4 screen. I didn't miss it, right? Okay. Industry A colonies off the market. 10.478 units sold for a profit. $247 million. Also, a few episodes ago, I asked people if they thought Dragon Rider and Quest for the Booty, like, if they'd be profitable. Dragon Rider is. Quest for the Booty's not there yet, but it's looking like it should get there. All right, speaking of Quest for the Booty, let's do an update. It is exclusive to just one console. That's why the sales are so low, right? But it's probably moved quite a few consoles. Speaking of consoles, let's give the chair a pocket. Actually, no, let's not do that. Because now that we have tech level 5 stuff, these tech level 3, never mind. Oh, okay, so this is what I was looking for. Or sorry, tech level 2. Now that we have tech level 5 stuff coming down the pipe, tech level 2 is considered outdated. So the hardware is outdated, so it increases production costs. So we're going to pull that from the market. But you were a good console with Chair Pocket. Is that my best one? No, it was close. So the Micro just overtook it for my best-selling console. And the Lucera Box will soon be overtaking the Lucera Wonder Player, because Lucera Box is still selling 100,000 plus a week, which is outstanding. All right, so now that we're not gonna advertise the console that's not on the market anymore. What do we want to advertise? All right, so they are done. They are almost done. They are done. All right, so let's overhype Halo Moon. And overhype is risky for this because it might not be all that good, to be fair. It's only our second first-person shooter, right? So overhype is risky. Didn't work anyway, so we're fine. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough researchers, I think. All right, and let's do another update for Lucera Hockey. It's sales. All right, well, it's already the third highest-selling game of all time, behind the big guns. Yeah, we're going back to the Candy Crush well. That's coming next. And it's going to be good. I think. I hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers do be crossed. All right, so how's everybody in game design here? You got, these 3 people don't benefit from the training at all. I'm getting close to not benefit from the training. But again, we'll get everybody up to about 30, except maybe not Lutz, because maybe not Lutz and Yoki, because they're quite a bit behind everybody else. But we'll get everybody else up to at least 30. All right, Civ City off the market. 3 million in sales. Nothing wrong with that. 65 million in profit. Also nothing wrong with that. All right, we're going to continue development for a little bit longer on this one. Everything is done, and we're in full polish mode now, yeah? Yeah. All right, so none of these really benefit from any of this hype. That's fine. Let's get these consoles back up to 100 hype. 10,000 new fans. Don't mind if I do. We got a new sound chip, and we got a new cartridge size. Oh, and we got an engine feature. When did all this research come through? All right, well, we should be able to get through it quick with all these well-trained people, right? The question is, how long do we want to wait for Halo Moon? I think we can put it out now. Still only 70 to 90. We got all these stars, though, so that's the highest ever, the highest ever, highest ever, highest ever. So I expect this to be closer to 90 than 80. AKA, I think it'll be over 85%. I hope, anyway. Well, there's quite a few things that we weren't super experienced in. Right? Oh, okay, I was right. 90%. 90% is good. And actually, let's... We're not going to jump into Candy Crush just yet. Game, Halo Moon. Let's make like 200K. Do it like I always do it. There we go. It seems to work for the most part, right? But yeah, this isn't console exclusive, so it should be pretty good, right? I would say. Hope, anyway. Commission work here. Commission work there. I mean, I could blast them through a quick training. Speaking of training, let's give our marketing team a quick blast training. I guess I don't have any free training rooms. I could make this training room free, because our research team is going to be pretty busy the next little bit. So yeah, let's blast our graphics team through some training here. Probably just, I doubt it'll be much more than one. All right. So I want to get, yeah, let's get modern 3D voxel graphics. And then we will update. Yeah, 66,000. That's pretty good for, you know, a fresh IP in a genre we're not pros at, right? Genre we don't have a ton of fans in. So let's update the puzzle engine that we just updated, but now there's the one new thing. Like, look at this. The last 4 graphics, or even you go back, the last 7 graphics, only one of them did we do enough of to get 5 stars in. Graphics just come so fast, right? Compared to everything else. We had one sound thing we didn't quite get 5 stars in. I mean, just look at it. There's like more than double the amount of graphics compared to the intelligence and physics, right? Which is fine. That's the way it goes. All right, and sound chip, still waiting for whatchamacallit, for the screen though, for the handheld. I feel like I've been talking about this screen for the Tech Level 4 handheld for the last like 3 episodes now, right? Like, it's been a minute. It's not like it's a new thing, right? At least doesn't feel like it. Oh, we got online leaderboards. Do I care about online leaderboards for the next Candy Crush? I do. I do care. I officially care. I hope, well, yeah, I mean, it goes in a puzzle game, but isn't amazing in a puzzle game. Should be. I mean, puzzle? You'd think online leaderboards would be good in a puzzle game, but I guess in the way the game is thinking of online leaderboards, it's more for like competitive, probably first-person shooters and strategy games and whatnot. Right? All right, so this is going to be a AAA game. Absolutely going to be a AAA game. And where is our puzzle engine? Right there. Macintosh, PC, Ziggy Reynos. Let's just check dev kits right quick here. Oh, we got the Nintendo 63. And we got the Pipple. 41 million. How many does the Uranus have? Oh, Uranus has double. And of course, the Lucera box. I am due for manufacturer exclusive. I'm kind of, or just an exclusive soon. Yeah, I wish I was a little more experienced in this engine stuff, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, so everything looks good there. Turn on everything. Only 38. So I could make this AA. I'm gonna make it AAA anyway. We're a AAA game studio at this point, right? Why hamstring ourselves, right? All right, so we're not even gonna finish this training. We're just gonna move them out. Cancel the training. Boom, easy. That way we don't have to worry about remembering to move them, right? We've already moved them. It's done. It's over. There's no risk of me making a mistake. Because, you know, I do like to make mistakes sometimes. Did not mean to pick up this chair. Where was it? Right there. There. All right, so the research is caught up. That screen does have to be coming soon. I know, we've heard that before. I'm obsessed with this screen for this handheld. Maybe I need to, like, be less obsessed with it. Probably. So another update for hockey. Keep that going strong. See if we can make this the best-selling game of all time. Oh my god, another cartridge. We get all this tech level 5 stuff, but we can't even make a tech level 4 handheld yet. Alright, so Candy Crush 8 got some graphics points. One of your graphic designers has continued working on the current game in his spare time. As a result, many inferior graphics were improved. Nice. Gotta love that. Alright, so marketing. Let's pull you out of training for a little bit here. And let's blast through some marketing. Get this up to at least 100 hype. We will try to overhype it, of course. Yeah, this Halo Moon's selling pretty well. Considering it's a, you know, like I said, it's a genre I'm not particularly talented in or experienced in, I guess would be a better term for it. All right, so let's grab all our researchers that are less than 90 skill. Old Martin is lagging way behind. Poor Martin Williams. All the other researchers probably make fun of him. Hey, Martin, you're so bad at your job. All right, gold record for Halo Moon already. All right, so let's take a peek. This team here, how are they doing? So yeah, so another, won't be long. Like I said, these two are behind. I'm not as worried about them, but I'd like to get everybody else to at least 30 game design. Right? But yeah, I'm pretty happy with sales. Chair Box is still moving 100,000 a week. Holiday season's going to be hitting here soon. It's good. Making money from people licensing our engines still. Everything's coming up, Luch. Except for this screen. Oh, wait, did I... No, I did not miss the screen. So are we going to have a tech level 5 stationary before tech level 4 handheld? Like... So there's still 3 things missing, but we're researching these 2 right now. We're almost, well, I guess we don't have the case or the controller yet, but man, I don't know. I know I sound like a broken record, but that screen's got to be coming soon. All right, Halo Moon demo, yes. Yeah, it gets that close to 100, if not 100. As for the booties, I already had a demo. How are our consoles doing? None of those really need advertising. So, looks like that means you're back to training. Yeah, this room is big enough for sure. They're always my first team done and onto the polishing step, right? Well, sound's in a good space. Graphics, yeah. Oh, I guess I should probably put these folks back if we're trying to make sure we get through this research quickly, which I am. Do another update for Halo Moon. Yeah. I mean, it's still selling close to 100,000 a week. All right. Ooh, how was I not developer of the year? Chair Hockey 97, though, as somebody predicted in the comments for last video, swept all the individual game awards. All right. Well, there's the stuff that I said wasn't there yet. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna be putting we're gonna be putting that handheld and the next console out like back to back almost, right? Like, kind of wild. All right, so yeah, let's cancel out end automation here. As soon as it's done, we will switch to programming. And I realize these people have been in training for like multiple episodes now, but you know, it'll be worth it in the end. All right, so that game is almost done. So let's move the marketing team back so that we can do the special marketing for it. Re-release for the press. Oh no, we're not ready to put this out yet. We got to overhype it. And everybody is polishing, so it is ready to go. Oh, overhype didn't work. All right, so Dragon Rider 4 actually made 17 million in profit. I was worried that this wasn't going to make a profit. But it did move 680,000 of my consoles. That's a lot of consoles, folks. Like, that's good. All right, so I think we're ready to put this out. It's been polished up a bit, 80 to 100. Nice high numbers. That's a lot of graphics points. I don't think we were prioritizing graphics, were we? Feel like I wouldn't have been, but oh, maybe I should have done 2 weeks to get some. All right, well, some things we definitely need some stars in. Getting there. 96%. Anything over 95, I consider a massive victory, right? All right, so let's use this somewhat bigger room. That way they can make them faster, because I feel like this game is going to fly off the shelves. Chair Hockey 97 is very soon going to be the second best-selling game of all time. It's going to pass Candy Crush 7, and Halo Moon's now in the top 10 best-selling games of all time, which is kind of nutty. Day one patch for Candy Crush? Sure. And what kind of game are you going to make next? I don't have the engine ready to go. That's kind of asleep at the wheel on that one. How much longer is this going to be the trend? 18 weeks. Let's see what they say for research. Platformer. Well, our platformer just came off the market. We could do a platformer. By the time it's done, it'll be almost 18 weeks, right? What was the topic? Magic. A magic platformer. We could make Dragon Rider 5 or 6 or whatever it is and throw in magic, right? I think that would work. Throw in magic as a subtopic. Another one we're only charging like 10,000 for. And you can go train again. We got, hey, commission work here. Let's cancel this. And let's get our QA team quick blast of training. I feel like, generally speaking, and this isn't just unique to this run, I slack off on training my QA teams. For whatever reason. I'm not on top of it. And this team could use some training too. They haven't been in training. But I mean, like, marketing isn't going to need training for forever. I mean, how are they doing? You know, you got one person full. Well, this is 47. Yeah. All right, and we can do a game report here, and then we can do that commission work. All right, so how many units did Candy Crush 8 sell in week 1? Let's find out. Only 176,000. I say that like it's disappointing. Only 176,000. I don't know. It's just kind of funny to me that I'm legitimately like disappointed in that number. But yeah, like handheld. We have all the tech level. Wait, we can make a tech level 5 stationary, but we can't make a tech level 4 handheld. I'm starting to think that screen, like there's a bug in that tech level 4 screen, isn't in the game anymore. Right? Like, because we could make a tech level 5 stationary. Look, everything's here. We got the new controller. We got the case. What? That's wild. That's crazy to me. Speaking of crazy, should probably make another Crazy Games Tycoon soon. Best for the Booty 7. Backwards compatible, can be connected to the internet. Do Wonder Player. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I do this, right? Like, it's there. It's full tech level 5. Oh, need to get a name. Chair Station. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's weird to me. That's how that works. Anyway, let's get the next one started here. Dragon Rider 5. So it will be dragons and magic, because our lovely marketing team thinks magic is going to be a trend. Oh, I was gonna make a racing game with cabs as the topic, wasn't I? And I just didn't. All right, so the question is here. Do I want to make this for the Luchera station? I mean, it'll wait. It'll have to wait for Luchera station to come out. Yeah, let's do it. Because the game will be done before the console is. Look at that, 100% effective anti-cheat. Let's go. All right, everything should be locked in here. Pretty much. Turn on everything that applies. 47 things. Wait, 48 things. Yeah, we're not cutting 8 things. This is going to be a AAA game. And of course, let's go. Sorry, QA. I know you weren't in training for long. What are their skills like? Yeah, I mean, they're not terrible. The lowest is 43, but highest is only 72, right? So they could definitely go over some training. I just need to remember that. QA needs training. Compared to every other room, they're on the low side, right? How are they doing on the programming training? Only one person at 90. Ooh, wow. So they're lacking in programming. Pretty bad. So I might have to leave them in there for a while. Yikes. I still can't believe that is a thing. Like that. I can't believe I have a tech level 5 stationary ready to go before a tech level 4 handheld. I'm assuming the screen for the handheld is going to come like any second now. Probably. Right? Just because. But, it is what it is. All right, so that'll get that to 100. And I'm pretty much almost at 30 minutes here, so I'm going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Candy Crush 8, selling well. Chair Hockey 97, it's going to be going diamond very soon. It has a very real shot at being best-selling game ever until Candy Crush 8 moves up. But like all these games have been released in the last like 3 years. I'm assuming so is this one. Yeah, that was last year. And, well, that was a few years ago. Anyway, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.